besana dibiem. Yedi kunim, yedi ko, ya besana dibiem. Yedi kunim, yedi ko, ya besana dibiem. Ako chem nyam ya suta kwa yedi kunim da. Yedi kunim, yedi ko, ya besana dibiem. Yedi kunim, yedi ko, ya besana dibiem. Yedi kunim, yedi ko, ya besana dibiem. Ako chem nyam ya suta kwa yedi kunim da. Yesu din kunim, walk Calvary, oh how by Yehosua. Yesu bemana yedin, oh kaye ho. Yesu kunim tefo, ako chem nyam ya suta kwa yedi kunim da. Yesu din kunim, walk Calvary, oh how by Yehosua. Yesu bemana yedin, oh kaye ho. Yesu kunim tefo, ako chem nyam ya suta kwa yedi kunim da. Jum Himano Autumn forward Nini Yuradi Mikafono Nini Yuma Mikafono Nini Yuma Mikafono Nini Yuma Mikafono Nini Yuma Mikafono Nijuma Mikafono Wanana onyuse osoro ni asasi wanana onyuse obiara ni onyuse aona imausa twa atina yeting yehi Jesus Christ wahiti timhoda wanana onyuse osoro ni asasi wanana onyuse obiara ni onyuse aina imausa twa atina yeting yehi Jesus Christ wahiti timhoda wanana onyuse aona imausa twa atina yeting yehi Jesus Christ wahiti timhoda wanana onyuse aona umausa twa atina yeting yehi Jesus Christ wahiti timhoda. All right, viewers. Good evening from your various homes. We welcome you again to Sunday Melodies. We appreciate your time, the time you give to us every evening. We really appreciate it. So guess what? Today we have a lot of exciting packages for you. So just hold on, relax, grab a drink, grab some juice. You can watch with some friends and just stay tuned. So we have next Guess the Singer section. So as usual, someone is going to sing, and then you are going to guess who is singing. Okay, so we will not show the person's face. So make your phones ready. Be excited, be ready to guess who it is. And then there are so many packages coming your way. So stay tuned.
Wanna
So thank you for listening, and let's see what we have here. So we tricked you guys a bit. Will I say trick? We gave you small apple, from the beginning. We gave you small apple, but we are still going to give whoever had it right. So Grace Entry said Mamiesi, and then Akosia Abigail's beat her to it by saying the full name. Hey, Big Girls, you are competitive, pal. So Big Girls was like Mami AC Ata Kofi. So Grace, better luck next time. Mention the full name so that you can win. So for this section, the award will be going to Big Girls Akosia. So congratulations. So we have the second person coming. Stay tuned and grab your phones and then guess who it is. All right, cheers. I hope you are clapping in your various homes. So let me tell you something, eh? If you want talent, pure talent, you will find it on Team Melodies, Team Sunday Melodies. So always watch us, and we have a lot to give you. Okay, so let's see who had it. Grace Entry. Hey, Grace Entry, why a while though? All right, so Grace Entry said Josephine Nyamiche. And then we have another answer also for Mami Lizzie. Okay, so we don't know her as also for Mami. Let's see. Kwabna Josephine Nyamiche, but you came after we showed her face. So Kwabna, better luck next time. So for this one, we are giving the award to Grace Entry. Congratulations. So our next session, we have a discussion. You know, we want to spice things up for you. So it's not always like we come and we sing, you are going to be bored. So we have a vibrant team who are always planning to make sure that we give you something unique, something nice. So today we are going to have a discussion, and we will expect that you also write your comments in the comment section, and then we will have it read out. So stay tuned. We will come right to your screen right away.
Welcome to the next section on our program. where we learn something new on Sweet Melodies. This evening, we want to learn about depression as an antidote of music. I have my panel here to discuss with us for us to learn something new. First of all, I want all of us to introduce ourselves.
I am Oliver Dute.
I'm Angela Populampo.
Ernest Safo Ano.
So I welcome you all on the stage where we learn something new today.
Thank you.
Going straight to the point, I want us to start with depression. Depression, depression, depression. The topic is depression as an antidote for music. Sorry, music as an antidote for depression. Sorry, viewers. The topic is music as an antidote for depression. But to begin with, I want us to know what depression is. So, Angela, what is depression?
Okay, so I know we've all heard depression. So depression is a mood disorder, that causes someone to be sad, be angry almost all the time. The person doesn't want to exist, that kind of feeling. And you realize that the everyday activities of that person, as time goes on, when the person is depressed, you don't see the person doing those things. So it is something that makes someone crawl into a corner and not wanting to relate to the outside world.
If you are saying this, then I think it's negative. It's not beneficial to our system.
No.
Because when someone is sad, when someone is angry, the person wants to be left alone, all these things are not something that our body needs to get to have a healthy lifestyle. But then, what are some of the symptoms for us to know that this is depression?
Okay, so symptoms, we have anger, we have sadness, we have, like I said, not wanting to speak to anybody, just wanting to coil up and feel sad and cry and ask yourself all sorts of negative questions. And then symptoms, one particular symptoms of depression, when not really looked at, is suicide. The person can display all sorts of anger and all that, but when it becomes severe, the person can think of suicide, which is very bad.
Okay, but Ernest, do you have anything to say about some of the symptoms of depression?
Staff said it all. And what I will add is the sleeplessness. Yeah, when you have depression, you can't sleep. Yeah, that's what I will add to what she said.
So if I can't sleep, then that means I'm depressed.
It's a symptoms.
It's a symptom.
Yeah.
Okay. But Mr. Adute, do you have anything on board? Some of the symptoms?
All right. We sometimes feel that when someone is depressed, the person always coils back. Sometimes the person can also be very aggressive. That is one of the symptoms of depression. We can also have change in appetite. Now, change in appetite doesn't mean that the person would not want to eat. We have people who may want to eat a lot of things they wouldn't want to eat. Some can even go to the extent of eating mud or soil. It's to the extreme. So these are some of the symptoms of depression.
So it means with some people, they can really eat when they are depressed. Some too can't eat. Some too will take it like that. I just hope I'll be at that side of eating a lot when I'm depressed. Although depression is not good. But now we've got to know about the symptoms. Can we know some causes of depression? Mr. Adute?
Yes, when you look at causes of depression, I would want to group them into major headings. One can be biological. Now, especially with our women, when they find themselves in their menstrual periods, some feel a bit more stressed and depressed. Others, when they are pregnant, they get very stressed and then feel a bit of depressed. Again, we can have financial issues can also cause depression. to some people, job loss can also be a major factor that can bring about depression. We also have abuse. It can be sexual abuse or emotional abuse. It can be a cause of depression. And then loneliness. Sometimes I feel as friends and as members of a church, when people start drawing back, we need to get close to them. Because loneliness sometimes can also be a major cause of depression. And we can also have environmental factors that can contribute to depression.
Okay, you said something about menstrual cycle. I didn't know menstrual cycle is a cause of depression because, okay, I know for ladies, Angela will bear me witness, we can even sack you to go and buy kelewele at, let's say, East Legon. Where you come, we say we don't like it. I didn't know it's a form of depression. Maybe the guys who we send can say that it's a form of depression, but for the ladies, we are doing it for fun sometimes, but some other times too. Now I know it's because of depression and it can cause that. But to my panel, have we had any experience, any personal experience about depression? Any personal experience? It's a general question, so.
Yeah, personally, I have experienced it. At a point in my life, I was faced with choices, to be able to make a decision or a choice and not doubt yourself whether what you are going to do is right or wrong. That can also lead to depression. So at a point in my life, I was faced with a very critical decision to make. And it was just killing me inside, And all the symptoms that we've talked about, I was experiencing it. In fact, like someone who say, "Oh, did you cry on me?" That kind of thing. The things that I really enjoyed to do, I didn't find the interest anymore. I'm someone who really likes to watch movies, but you realize that I didn't feel like watching movies. I like to go out, but then I'm always indoors under my bed sheets. I didn't know what to do. So until I was able to make that choice, in fact, it was a very depressing moment for me.
Come to think of it, is stress a factor of depression? Because sometimes, just as you gave the example you gave of being alone, being in bed, you love watching movies, but it all paused. I don't know if maybe if it was to be me, I would have said it's stress. Depression wouldn't have even come to my mind. So I want to know if stress is part of depression. It's a factor.
Yeah, I think depression, for me, I think depression is the prolonged stress.
Okay.
For me, stress is, let's say, I have so much work to do.
Sure.
And I don't know how I'm going to, finish the work. So I'm thinking it is stress for me. And then stress can also be maybe with schoolwork. I have a lot I have an exam, and that exam is stressing me out. Yeah. So that could be stress. But prolonged stress can lead to depression.
Okay. So the experience that you gave, did you actually get a solution to that?
Yes. So I had my friends trying to be there for me.
Okay.
They were always calling to check up and all that. Like the suicide attempt that I talked about. I wouldn't say I had the idea, but then I was thinking about it because I felt so tired of this life. But then you realize that loved ones will keep calling you every time to make sure that, you are doing something or you are alive or that kind of thing. So they helped me. And then also I can say music. Music is something that when I am feeling low, I tend to. And every time I listen to music, I become okay.
Okay. So you've actually led us to music. And then I want to know, Ernest, you are into music. I know all of us are into music. But then can you talk about music? Anything about music to us?
Okay. And to me, music is, let's say, an arranged composition. We have, how do you call it? The arrangement it's made on the sound. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I can say about music.
Okay. So the next question, it's to you, Mr. Adote. Can music be a solution to depression?
All right, so when my sister Angela started talking, she said that depression is a mood disorder. And then when we look at music in itself, music is either vocal or instrumental sound. It is, or both. That is combined to form beauty of a sort and harmony. And it also stimulates emotion and expression. So if depression is a mood disorder, and then music is a mood stimulant, then obviously there should be some relationship between music and depression.
Okay. So for now, I know Angie stated that friends are part. Friends can help us get out of depression. And then music was also another factor of depression. But Angie, can I know some of the songs that when you got depressed, you sang that actually relieved you out of it?
Okay, so for the context of this discussion, there are some hymns that I normally tend to. You know, the lyrics in there, for instance, God will take care of you. I've forgotten the hymn number. Oliver, can you help me? Okay, so hymn 99. So that song is just soothing. You know, you listen to the words and then it gives you some assurance that there's someone up there, he knows what you are going through and you just have to hold on. He's going to take care of you. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Adote, do you have any song
So-
you recommend for us?
Any song, be not dismayed, whatever betides, God will take care of you. And then all the way my Jesus leads me. There are times, in fact, some of the causes of depression is when we feel that we hit a boundary and we don't know where to go next. But that hymn, all the way my Savior leads me, makes you feel that, in fact, in all situations, when you feel that there's no way, God actually can lead you through.
So one way or the other, I would say that in all our problems, in all our solutions, the only person that can help us is God. And then he speaks to us through friends, through music, and these are all beneficial to us because music actually helps the body, the mind, day in, day out. But I want a request from you, Angie. Can you sing the song you brought on board? At least someone is depressed, someone is listening to us. Maybe it can be a solution to the person's problem.
All right, I'll do that for our listeners. So this rendition is for anyone going through any kind of problem at the moment. So Sunday Melodies, we just want to assure you that keep having faith in God and He'll continue to take care of you. Be not dismayed, whatever betide, God will take care
God will take care of us. There are some questions on board from our viewers. The first question is, can depression be healed? So I think Oliver can help us out. Can depression be healed? From Kwame Amwako.
All right, so as we have already stated, because depression is a mental disorder, it needs a health diagnosis. So there are therapies. If someone is suffering from depression, the person can go through. But if the person is depressed, we need a health diagnosis. So you can't just stay in your room and say that. But stress can easily be managed, and then you can easily get out of that.
Okay, so whenever you are depressed, it means you should seek for help, actually. That is it. The next question is, that's the last question. How will a person distinguish between stress and depression? How will a person distinguish between stress and depression?
All right, so again, stress normally comes about when life events changes. So the stress normally is temporal. So once the change in life is over, that state is over. So you regain yourself. And that is not a mental health issue. It has a trigger. So once the trigger is taken away, you come back to your... But depression is a health issue. So the trigger can be off, but the condition has already been conditioned. And so that is why we are saying that if you go through depression, then obviously you need to seek for medical attention, just like any other sickness. If you are exposed to malaria parasites and you catch the disease, you have to go for treatment. You can't say that now I sleep under a net, so I would not suffer from malaria again.
Okay, thank you very much. So my viewers and myself will bear witness today that we've actually learned a lot, what depression is, the causes, the symptoms, how music is an antidote to depression, and then the questions came on board, but you all have given a beneficial answer to it. I thank you so much for honoring my invite and then granting unto us more knowledge. I hope to see you next week, at least next week. So viewers, we've come to the end of today's show. Let's stay tuned for next week. And we have something exciting, something prepared for all of us, at least, to get to know. As we end this show, we would invite Salters to give us a song for us to close the show.
Makumemudom,